Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Parasite Eve. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, Eve, or Melissa, are going to go with Eve because that's less of a mouthful, turned into a terrible abomination because mutating / evolving mitochondria, and now Aya's got some of that. Daniel's a goddamn beast and punched a goddamn paparazzi level reporter, and we're about to continue the game. Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting. Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night. I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She's got no relatives, no close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication. People at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication. So what's this spontaneous combustion stuff all about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. Oh, come on. What, like one of those ESP things? That's the best way to describe it for now. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. Well, if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? I believe her. After all, he is the only witness so far. But if you're going to take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm. I've read your report. Still hard to believe, but we can't deny all those deaths. We're gonna go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Taurus. He'll help you out. Ooh, mod permit. Anything else, sir? Come back later. Yeah, I gotta love when there's absolutely no music. There it is. Actually, I should have given this guy a more hard-boiled voice. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. Daniel, best dude. I believe her. After all, yep. Any loot in here I can claim? Anything on anyone's desks? God, look at these PCs. Won't lie. Kind of miss when PC... I miss a lot about the 90s. Shut up. I'm not old, you're old. How do I get out of here? Oh, wait. Let me guess. There was a door behind the... Shut up. The chief's office. Moving around is just a little bit weird in this. Like, finding shit is a little bit weird. Because you gotta be, like, on the exact thing. And if you do the whole Resident Evil grinding your face against everything thing, you're basically gonna be here a while. So, if I miss things, I'm gonna miss things. Probably this door, huh? Yep. Gonna be right on the knob. Wait, hello. The weapons department? You didn't hit your head last night, did you? It's right downstairs. Take it easy, just making sure. Also, technically, I didn't hit my head. There was a giant freaking, like, 10-foot alligator. It's probably longer than 10 foot, but it was at least 10 foot standing. Ooh, canine department. Hey, talk to me. I love just watch them. Always come here after my shift to relax. You better get plenty of pets and treats. Can I read this book? Oh man. So it also doesn't help that because it's digital. Actually, if it's analog, is it going to be the same? Oh no, it's actually a lot smoother if it's analog. Okay. This game must have came out during the slow age into analog controllers where they had them, they just didn't really fully know what to do with them. Authorized personnel only, weapons department. I have a mod permit. How about this one? Yeah, actually it does feel a lot better using the analog stick for this. Hello. Hey there, good looking. Cut the crap, Wayne. Where's Torres? That baldy? Who knows? So, what'll it be? Shotgun? Rocket launcher? Wayne! Yes, sir. Idiots like you are the reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Get your ass back to weapon storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay, sheesh. Torres, I need some equipment. For last night's case, heard it was quite a mess. As long as cops rely on guns, criminals will too. A vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you, but I guess this isn't your ordinary crook. Guess I can't send you off empty-handed. So do I get a shotgun? Here, it's the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. That's a whole ass M16, but okay. Captain Baker already notified me. Show me your modification permit again. Oh, that's gonna be funky. Because it forces analog. I have to. I hate it when they. It's fine. Nope. Which gun? Well, you just handed me the M16. But I really do like the M19. Oh, we can add a slot. That's what it is. Alright, just wait here. All set. Just remember, cops own guns for protection. Don't let the guns own you. See? Reasonable guy. Psst. Hey, don't tell Torres, but you can use your tool to tune up your guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and added effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you some cool tune-up techniques. Torres. Torres is trying to be responsible. Tune-up icon. Use the tool item. You can add or remove parameters and added effects on your weapon or armor to create your customized equipment. If you remove an added effect from an armor or weapon or armor, that equipment will disappear. The number of added effects can be attached to a piece of equipment is determined by the number of slots of that equipment. You can increase the number of slots by getting your equipment modified at the NYPD's weapons department. You got it? Trust me, you can never have too much firepower. Of course, you can't use them without bullets, so better make sure you always have your club. Just in case, you know? Now why don't you leave that stuff you don't need with me? Okay, so he's going to be our equipment storage. Guess I don't need to have my Kevlar in here. I don't know if I can sell shit. Actually, really quick. Oh, there's plenty of inventory space, I think. Wait, didn't we just get the Kevlar? And we can store items as well. Hold up, let me... Yeah, we did. Critical 15. Hold on a tick while I check out what it is that critical does for armor. Okay, so I was about to be right with the naming. Defense is just straight defense. PE, or P energy, is just Parasite energy, defense power for the spells. And then we got critical, which is critical evasion rate percent. There's also slots, which you can have a max amount of. Armor sets are for the base and for the bonus. And yada yada yada. Yada yada yada, the part where there's Chrysler building thing. For those that know, you know. Alright, so now that I got the Kevlar, I don't need the N protector. I guess I don't need the M8 since I got the M19. Oh, I gotta store the ammunition first. Oh no, I just gotta move it. There's reload, which is different from... Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh wait, no. Reload. And then you gotta select the amount. Okay. In which case, I don't have as much ammunition as I thought I did. Only felt that much because, you know, everything was dropping like flies. More medicine. Of note too, while I had the digital mode on, I could only walk unless I was holding down circle. And now I can just move. Ooh, a tool. Right, start is not the thing. Use psychic energy. Tune up weapon and armor. So again, this will remove an added status, but it will destroy that weapon or armor. So, think carefully. I almost kind of want to take off the stuff for the M16, but I just got the M16. Wait, what was this about? Tune-up tool? Unless that was, yeah. Oh, now we can distribute the points. $105 into there? Oh. Oh, out. So it costs me all 100 to increase it to 6? Huh. 1 second while I look up how the hell this math works. Well, I can't find anything that has anything concrete on, like, stat points and whatnot. All I find is a bunch of people saying, increase your active time. Which is tempting, if only because that does mean more actions in combat. That said, we could also use it to increase, like, a stats bonus, if we had enough. Don't know what the math is behind it, but it exists. Exit stage right. Oh, hello. Oh yeah. Hey there, you lost? Ben? Daddy? So this is Ben. Ben, this is Aya. Now what are you doing here? Here. Tickets? Oh yeah, the concert. Sorry son, Daddy's really busy today. Promise I'll make up for it. Fine. Ben. Guess every kid needs a mother. That's not true. I was raised by my father too, after my mother died. I'll always be grateful for him. Yeah, well, his mother's still alive. Where's this going? Ah, detention area. Sorry, only authorized personnel are allowed past here. Guess that's fine. Actually, wait, what was over here? Gotta love that whole, I don't know what's in this area, so I better explore its mentality. Ah, press conference room. Well, I guess we'll just mosey on down here. Surely nothing bad is going to happen. Well, hello. You met Daniel's son, Ben? Daniel divorced his wife last year. This was before you were assigned here. He kept saying every boy needs a father, so he fought for Ben's custody with Lorraine, his ex-wife. Well, he won, but being a cop, I doubt if he has time to spend with him. Oh yeah, Captain Baker was looking for you. Was this the door I need to go through? Okay, so no. Ooh, new vest. Ooh, cure P. Alas, it's mine. You stealing something over here, buddy? Yeah, you better put on your vest too. Can't be too careful. I'm kind of concerned about that cop. Hello. If you're right, how are we supposed to do? Okay, I think they just repeat the same things. Because of course. Sir? Oh, he stops me just as I'm about to move still. You were looking for me? Yes, we're having a press conference now, and I want you to there too. Me? That's right, you'll be on national television as the sole survivor of that incident. I see. But you only answer when I ask you. The media is just looking for anything to grill us about. They may even turn you into a suspect, so you let me do the talking. Understand? Yes, sir. Okay, then. Let's go meet the press. So you're saying this could be the work of a terrorist? That is what we currently speculate. How about accounts of officers and firemen at the scene bursting into flames? That was... Ah, shit. Another question. And how about Detective Brea? How did Detective Brea without so much as a minor burn? That is a result of her quick thinking and training as an officer. I'm asking her the question. She said my mitochondria were a mutation. Yeah. Your mitochondria? Who said this? Melissa. No, she said her name was Eve. But according to a report, Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body has been taken over by this Eve. What's this Eve? Some kind of an alien? People, please. She is very tired and we are still investigating. That'll be all for today. Ooh, big fat media bum. Yeah, I thought I told you not to say anything. I'm telling the truth, sir. That is not the point. Who's going to believe you? You're only going to stir up the media and cause people to panic. Sir, she was only... Baker here. Who? What does he want? Well, put him through then. This is Captain Baker. What? Me? You'll have to speak up. Yes. What? All right. Some Japanese scientist, I think, couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some mito something. Says he's coming over here. Mito? Is it mitochondria? You mean that thing in the cell that makes it energy from oxygen? I've heard about that in school. That's what Eve had said. And it's time for the mitochondria to be set free. Yeah, I just read that some researcher at the museum wrote a new theory on them. Sir, I'm taking Aya to go talk to this researcher. Go. Better get there before the media. It may explain that phone call too. Yes, sir. Come on, Aya. Anything else I need to hear? Do love the music for this PlayStation though. Oh wait, is this a save point? Yes, it is. Might as well save just in case literally anything happens. Day 2. And now we're gonna talk to a character. I'll bring the car around. Meet me at the front. I can't remember how the hell this game portrays the Japanese student. Honestly, don't know. There's not understanding much English, and then there's caricature. Please don't be a caricature. What a case to have on Christmas, eh? That it? Alright. Onward! Ooh. We can go back to Carnegie Hall. No, wait. Or back to NYPD or the museum? To the museum then. We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Klamp will be there. Dr. Klamp? What's his area of research? Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory. Mitochondria or something, but it seems to cover the whole genetic spectrum. That's odd. To have a PhD and be working in a museum. Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside research. Oh, great. We're gonna have a grand time with this one. Yeah, I know where you're going with this. Just be careful this time, huh? Are you referring to the press conference? Yeah. Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You joined the force at the same time, didn't you? Yeah, that was years ago. Now he's my boss. I'm gonna say Daniel would have made a better boss. That was a chocobo. That was a chocobo on the museum. Been a while since I visited the museum. Dinosaur exhibit. Man, I loved those things when I was a kid. Looks like it's closed today. Well, guess we'll see what that security card can do for us. Don't we got that whole authority as a cop thing going on? I don't know how we want to abuse that if we do. Let us in. Now. Hey there, how you doing? Doing okay. Pretty cold day though. How about yourself? We're with the NYPD. We're looking for Dr. Klamp. He works here, doesn't he? Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Did he do something? Nah, I just want to talk to him, that's all. Thank you. Shouldn't take long. Place is pretty creepy without any people. Sometimes the game auto continues the text without me. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out, ever. Thanks. Seem pretty cool. Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Lets us keep track of who comes in. Thanks, Aya. Gee, Daniel, you sure you don't want to run down here and do it yourself? Notebooks on the counter. Thanks. Okay, but how about not much else to take around here, huh? Just my name? Yup, that should be enough. Unless you want to leave your number too. Just the name should be enough. Thanks, buddy. Just between us, the doctor's a bit, you know, just be careful. Hey, over here. Okay, but what about over here? Actually, can I look around the room? Oh, dinosaurs. Damn. Want to investigate the skeleton. Hey, it's open. Let's check it out. Excuse us. Hello? Hey. Dr. Klamp. Dr. Klamp? I hear you. We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred. Are you accusing me? Eh? What? This again? What is this? This man. I know him. I think. What's wrong? You okay, Aya? Yeah. I'd like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing. NYPD, What are you interested in my work? A suspected mentioned that the mitochondria would soon be set free. Now do you? That suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed some kind of creature and ran off. Since she mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info. No, you two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like. Do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. Its own? Are you saying it's a separate organism? Precisely. Kind of like a parasite or something, huh? Parasite? That's an interesting way of describing the most fascinating creature. We cannot live without the mitochondria. Do you understand? The mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to the interaction between axons and dendrites. This interaction is possible due to the energy the mitochondria provides. Did you know the mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? This not only pertains to electrical discharge, but also applies to heat energy as well. Heat? Then the combustions from last night were... For a human to burn and melt, 1,600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If all the mitochondria in the body were begun functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Letting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with so much energy. So you're saying that the mitochondria ignited these people? Professor, you may be right in that we need the mitochondria to live, but in the end, we're just using them for energy, right? You have no idea. Mitochondria have control over an organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we're born, the hand is merely a glob of flesh. But when cells between the fingers deteriorate, that's when the fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. This signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it is relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and in essence dies. The same can be said for aging. The mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, energy production level decreases. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. So, are you still stupid enough to say that we are the higher species? But you're not saying that the mitochondria is doing this consciously, right? When I said that the mitochondria can mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant that they could evolve at a rate 10 times faster. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It's no surprise if they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Let me tell you something. There was a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of the mitochondria. With this, the scientist wanted to establish a connection with human ancestry. In 1987, yeah, that's when I was born, it was announced that the root of all humans can be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world. And with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know what they call the root of it all? Mitochondria I. Splendid name, just incredible. Or Eve. Eve? The suspect in yesterday's case called herself Eve. What? Hey, if you know anything, you better not be holding it back on us. She called herself Eve? Sorry, but I told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. Hey, you better explain what the hell is going on here. Daniel, forget it. Let's just go. God damn it. Well, I guess just back to the NYPD. The hell's wrong with that guy? Can't stand him. That man, I've seen him before, but I can't remember where. Daniel. What? Okay, we'll be right there. Yeah, looks like we got a break in the case. What? We gotta get back to the station, Aya. Hang on, I'm kicking this thing into turbo. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here really quick. Ooh, panning around the thing. When we return, we'll return to the station and see what this crack of the case is. Surely it's not going to lead to our demise. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you folks in the next video. Take care. Cheers.